Today I'd mostly like to go over the manual pages that I have been neglecting. There may be a bit of gameplay, a bit of puzzling, thoughts about the lore, but mostly I'd like to read the manual pages that probably have nothing of consequence, although there may be some surprise lore, like the Wish Eater. That was surprising to everyone, I think. Get the runes back on screen just for you. I'm not actually going to be looking at them unless I cross something that... Oh, actually, I didn't open one window I should have opened, which is a checklist of pages. I made a checklist of pages that I have fully read. Ones in italics I've not obtained yet. There's probably also a letter, probably two-sided, which I have not obtained yet either. But first page that hasn't been fully read is page 13. I don't think I've read any of this page. No, wait a minute. No, this is page 13. What part of this have I not read? I've read talk. I read the talk section. I've read pray. The main section on prayer is on page 24, which I haven't got. I've read roll. This is about rolling. Have I read this note about page 14? You cannot be hit if you cannot be hit at the start of the roll. Yes, okay, I've read that. And run. I don't think I've read this yet. This will be a very quick one. I'll just put this back on runes in case, because I've got these memorized, but it's better for anyone who wants to view this if they're on screen. Press and hold the button to run. It is faster than rolling, even... Wait a minute, does that say... No, that doesn't say even. Over and... faster than rolling over and over. Okay. I think that's true. Press A and hold. Okay. Page 13 complete. That... I knew I didn't have much of this to read. This might be quite a short reading stream, we'll see. Maybe I'll actually have a go at the gauntlet if it's really short and I run out of other things to look into. I am somewhat limited in my options on account of being dead. L1 button in my case, not necessarily. These do change depending on your bindings. Hello, what are you all doing right now? This button has one main use, but it is powerful one. Use it all the time. I do not agree with that. Ruin Seeker. Hold this. No, hold this to. I'm being sloppy. Hold this to focus on an on a nearby foe. Roll and dodge while still focusing. Ready to strike. I don't know, does that really offer any particular advantages over focusing after rolling? I haven't experienced many. Focus and block. To raise your shield and face the bow. Okay. Well, that was another very fast page. Might be getting faster. Just a minute. Okay, on this page I think we've only read the section on stability, which talked about some very powerful hits knocking you over, but usually if you empty an invisible meter you'll flinch, and the stability gauge is 25% of your HP. Okay, so just this is probably going to be very dry, but here we go. Stamina points represent your poise and strength too. Is that strength? Yes, it is. Strength to perform certain actions. When you evade or form other moves, your really other moves. I think that's other. When you evade or perform other moves, your stamina points go down. When you're when at 0 SP, you can still do any actions, but at disadvantage. Okay, there was nothing particularly interesting or noteworthy there. Okay, talking about iframes, this is going to be dry again, but it won't take long. At the start of evasion, at the start of evasion, you have invulnerability. Briefly. Yeah, at the start of evasion, you have invulnerability briefly. So evade at just the right moment. And okay, that's a whole nother page done. Is going quite smoothly. Actually, I was not expecting to read this quickly. Shouldn't we have some kind of music right now? Just move to a different screen. Come on, going up. Should we get some chanting going, guys? Come on, I know you want to. With vigor, use vigor to roll. You are safe for tiny moment. Okay, just been over that. find the shield. Found the shield. Found the shield. Lock. Vigor fills more slowly. Hits will use up vigor. Otherwise, calling it vigor instead of stamina points now. I guess that those terms are just equivalent, but perhaps it's intentionally not saying stamina points to make the translation harder. But flashing. No vigor, 0%. Oh no. You ran out of vigor? You ran out of vigor. You can only hope. No, that's not hope. Hop and are highly vulnerable. I'm cheating on vulnerable a bit. I'm sure that's what it says. I didn't properly read that word. Watch out. No safety, low stability, hurt more. Okay. Didn't learn anything terribly interesting from that, but it's a whole page that we have finished reading. Next. There's at least something on page 19 that we have not read. We have read the top left box on death and the top right box on Echoes of Self, which was quite interesting. We've not read this bottom section, apparently referencing the Garden Knight, the first real boss. Future? I think that says future. Future cycles. This could... Okay, this is looking like something that we're going to want to note. So, page is this again? Page 19. 19. A little surprised we didn't note anything from anything else from page 19. Perhaps we should have. Future cycles. Future cycles that? What? Look. No. Yeah, no, look. Future cycles look back. With knowing the cause. That cause? Just a minute. Yes, it is. Persevere. And the sure to boost our despite the cost. Future cycles look back with faith, knowing the cause. That's an interesting statement. Now let's just continue. Did I? That's a good question. Did I skip a word? Future cycle. Sure to boost your power. Sorry, your power. There we go, fixed it. I actually did make some minor fixes to the translation between streams. Let me just find the fixes I made after I cross off this page. Yes, the hit point, I for some reason I had trouble reading the word says. That was a very minor fix. I realised that the air is poisoned could also be talking about the heir to the heir. Potentially. Did the same thing. For some reason I read in as is. Here it's actually in, so the sound of chanting in the air. But just because it's a homonym, still got potential air there. Those were just pretty small. Oh, there was a fourth one. I realised that one of the ghosts said the air is. I was reading the air is dense in there. The air is tense. For some reason, I was. What it might have said atmosphere. Anyway, for some reason I have been habitually reading T's as D's. I'm not sure why. T has a very clear mnemonic. I also made a note of this line from a ghost. I don't think you can get into the cathedral without moonlight, but then again heroes are surprising. I'm not sure. Moonlight is something we're quite interested in because of this on the back cover. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. Under the moon, contemplate this prayer. And I don't know. I've been trying that since we became a ghost. But the other reference to moon that we've had is that in the cathedral, the bridge blocking access to what I think is one of the trophies or golden statues is a moonlight bridge. Really not sure what counts as being under the moon. Anyway, where was I? What was the next page we were going to read? I think it was page 20. But there must have been something left on page 20 for us. Okay, for one thing, we have not read these descriptions of a few of the cards, although they're not going to be anything unexpected, probably. Maybe there will be some lore in there. Who knows? Raises defense when you are in peril. Inverted ash. Waft. Waft potions restore MP instead of HP. We knew that. Lucky Cup. Bows leave hearts to heal you a bit. Okay, foes leave hearts to heal you a bit. Rare, 15%. Muffling bell. Sneak. 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 Foes notice you less. And what to say about page 51, which has the page with all the cards listed, but not what they do. There are many more cards. What do they all do? It's a secret. Page 51. Cards. Cards can grant powerful inspiration. Change them often. Depending on the challenge you face. Okay, so this these would be referencing the three screenshots. Open the inventory. Choose the slot icon. Choose a card. Choose a card to memorize. Choose a card to memorize. So officially we're not equipping cards, we're memorizing them and they provide inspiration. That's a minor bit of lore. You read this? I mean, I think we didn't actually read this. We know what it's about. Did we not read this? No, I don't think we did, because I think the bit about the Wish Eater was on the items page. And there might be more about it here. Wells and coins. Just a minute, let me just check I didn't read this first. This is page 20. No, I've not read this. Okay, I'm going to start writing this one down just because I know there was that thing about the Wish Eater. This page is cards. Wells and cards. Granting wishes requires Requires payment and Porsche? Further? Further? Further. Further inspiration. Requires. Definitely not read this. Wishes. Those who wish enough can be formidable. Indeed. Those who wish enough can be formidable indeed. But to whom are you giving payment? Yes, quite. The Wish Eater, apparently, but I haven't had any more information about that yet. Oh, there's a little more here. Choose wisely. Ruin Seeker. That's just about choosing your cards. Probably. Okay. Page 20 done. Page 24, unfortunately, is not an option right now. Page 26. Okay, so about HP first. Your will to go on. improve potions with ash to gain more HP per use. No, per zip. I was not reading that word at first, I was guessing. Okay. And restore with potions and berries. I don't know if they were called berries, I don't remember. Probably was. What were they called in the items page? Fruits. They're just called fruits. So about stamina or vigor. If it's flashing, you're out of breath. We're out of breath. Remember, you take extra damage. About magic. The power of your soul. Using magic items consumes it. Using magic items consumes it. Some foes leave their souls. Oh, we're collecting souls as well. Great. Lore continues to be dark. Tired all the time. You can run. Your stamina points refill even when running. I'm not sure that's true. Just a minute. Now they do refill when running, just not as quickly as if you're not. Yeah, they refill much faster when you're not running. Where was I now? Stamina points refill even when running. So you can evade no. So you can enter. Let's say enter. Yes, it says enter. Fights strongly. Rolling everywhere will think that's meant to say exhaust. It does say exhaust. Rolling everywhere will exhaust you. That's a new word. I don't know, exhaust was a bit difficult to read. Okay, Try new cards. I think I've read this, but it won't take long. Have you discovered how to use cards? Be sure to make wishes if you have coins. I'm not actually sure that I had read that. Nothing terribly important in there anyway. Use your items. Today? Yes, that does say today. Today is the today is the rainy day. So don't hold valuable tools. No, that's not hold. But don't hoard valuable tools. I just took another look at that and saw a stroke that I missed. That wouldn't have been hold even if it wasn't for those strokes. It would have to have 2 less strokes to be hold. Rewards. Await those who use liberally. I do need to use some more items, to be honest, but I don't want to use them in the gauntlet. I want to use them in bosses or any kind of set piece fight like that. Well, mostly I think I used a few in that fight with the 2 robots and enemies that crawled out of the light. I'm still not exactly sure what the light represents. Something born from the fossils themselves, or that the fossils themselves are born from. I'm not sure. Law ports a bit later. Use special techniques. Roll and sword. No, wait. Yes. Roll and sword. At the same time to perform a fast stab. Yeah, unfortunately they really mean at the same time. I think it's literally the same frame, and it's kind of hard to do, but you can buffer it after swinging your sword. It uses stamina points. Really wish that was a bit easier to do, to be honest. I would like to use it, but I can't do it intentionally most of the time. Check the map. Someone has made maps for you. There are secrets hidden in them, so look carefully. You are here, and I wonder if any of these actually don't appear on the maps in question. That's an interesting point. Which maps are these from? So the middle one has a purple dotted line through it, so where would that be? That be here? We got a purple dotted line here. Okay, that's showing a shop or a hole in the wall, as the location translates to. This one looks like it's somewhere on the overworld, and again it's a shop, but let's check. Okay, now the third one is the windmill. So not that shop. Not on the overworld? Maybe it's... is that it? Yeah, that's it, right there. Okay, none of those are new secrets. That would have been a cute place to hide a map secret. We only have 2 more pages that we can currently read, or partially read. We've already read this lore, which by the way implies that the siege engine is sentient. So apparently we killed a sentient machine. Should probably feel a little bad for that. One key to the Shadow Oubliette is guarded by the last great machine of war. When the siege was done, this beast was coaxed into this lonely purpose. So it actually implies that it has will. And I believe that just says the last machine of war, siege engine. Still haven't found the fairy in this area. That's bothering me, but we can't do anything about that now. We need a body. Custodians, Barat and Sakarak. Here to the dark cave. Page 30. Oh, we have read this. Because what's it say? It says those who live in the fortress do not know the secrets of prayer. Use your knowledge wisely, and who knows what you will find. To the far shore, to the hero's grave, and prayer on page 24. Okay, we've read everything on that page. It turns out there was either very little or nothing to read on that page, and I was mistaken not to have crossed it off. We've not read any of this page, and this will probably have lore. I'm going to assume that I want to translate it. Page 33. The Ruined Atoll. Under the library, what just happened? Okay, minor mix-up while typing. Under the library is the skeleton of a great abbey. Great abbey that survived as its annex. Once some others made this their home. And built on the ruins. Only flora, right? Only flora. And fauna. Live now. Live here now, that must be. Yes, yes, I see the word I skipped. Live here now. But the frogs may be on patrol. Okay, what have we got here about tombs? Summoning the library off means venerating wait. Venerating to the, that's a bit odd. Grammar, isn't it? To the four corners can't be venerating. And yet... must be venturing. How have I not... Did I... No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say venturing. It says venerating. So take wait, take a knee? Take a knee. Okay, that's just strange grammar. That's actually, I think, every page now. I've actually now translated everything we can on every page. Well, okay then. Time to start talking about other things, I guess. I mean, that's only strange grammatically, it's not strange in content otherwise. Let me just actually briefly load up the mystery save, because I checked my video and I don't think I noted previously I didn't have the path here noted correctly. I had some bit out of proportion. It's actually you actually leave at the same horizontal position as you enter. Looks like all the pots are still broken. Nothing else strange going on here, is there? Have I taken a proper look at everything in here? Oh no, is the music in here a puzzle? It might be. Okay, hold up, I'm going to turn it up. Does sound like some of these are 2 notes in rapid succession, which would... There might be 3 notes, though, I'm not sure. Really meant to be able to tell whether these are rising or same or note repeated or This does sound like it's likely what the ruined atoll or map hint is referring to. Because here we have a chord, rising notes, falling notes, and repeating notes. And that might be what the stringed instrument here is playing. But I'm not going to be able to tell what they are without turning on the assistance option or going to or going into Audacity and recording this and doing spectral analysis. I'm not prepared to turn on the accessibility option just yet. Maybe soon though. Just to be sure, let's... I don't really know how secret doors are opened up, but I don't think I've actually tested all the walls here, and I should. I think there's a good chance that this is actually just hint for one of the panels of the Golden Path, because one of the pages that is meant to have part of the Golden Path on it is page 9, which we do not have yet. But page 9, assuming we have the table of contents, is data management. And this, of course, is another save. So it's possible that page 9, we haven't got the Golden Path here. Let me just bring up the Golden Path. Page 9 could potentially indeed go fit the shape of this. Just to the left, up, across, up, back out the middle, top. In a minute I'll take a look at what page 55 would be, because we haven't looked that far. We have acquired page 55 since we last worked on the Golden Path. Not that we can finish the Golden Path yet, we do not have enough manual pages for that. And we've already tried entering this pattern here. Just entered it a few times, nothing happening. You have got a single coin, and that's interesting actually. Just a minute. Why have we been given a coin on this save? There was also that hint about enter the golden glow. When I think that's only after we've got all of the 12 statues, but I will note that this spot here is very brightly lit. Like there's light shining from directly above. And is it just that spot which is very brightly lit? Yes, it seems to be. I think there's going to be more to this than just a piece of the golden path, but exactly what I do not currently know. Let's take a look at excuse me guys. Let's take a look at the golden path. We have page 55. Well, all of this page is gold except we have on the middle a line and a circle, so this may be the other end point. Right, ready to draw. I need to change out my stylus tip. So potentially, I'm not going to fill this in yet, but I'll just show what it would be. Potentially, on page 9 would be like that, which would work if, since page 55 is definitely that. Mean that page 4 would have to be some variant on this. Do we have page 42 yet? No. Have page 50. Yes. Okay, page 50 is the door in the mountains now. Not very confident in this one. Hold up, there are a bunch of I mean they're snowflakes, but say look to the stars when talking about the golden path, so perhaps I shouldn't consider them necessarily to just be. Still, no, I think the faint light we're seeing through the door is more likely. What have we got here? Looks like this. And that. We have a page 40. We do have a page 40. And it's fairly obvious where the golden path is here. It's right there. So that. We have page 18. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Where is the golden path on page 18? Ah, wait, I see it, I see it. It's this yellow line through the table. So that goes. That. We have a page 39. We do, again. Okay, again another obvious golden path. It's up here. Is getting filled out. We have a page 22. No. Page 46. No, that would be the B ending. Okay, so we are missing 4 pages. We haven't got page 4, right? No, we do not. We are missing 4 pages to complete the golden path, assuming that page 9 is actually pattern in the mystery save. It'd be a little disappointing if that was all there was to the mystery save. I think there probably is something more. Anyway, this probably should have been obvious to me, but this looks like it represents the trophy room, because we've got 12 pedestals here, and therefore these are probably the pages with the hints to the golden statues. So, I know that somewhere on the left was the one at the Rune Seeker's arrival. Which was on page 11. And that does correspond. We can't properly check these yet. Let's have a go at that anyway. Okay, so probably this hint saying that you can go off in some direction from in the far shore is is a hint to one of the golden statues, and I'm just looking at this and thinking this is odd. It's a slab of something. Interesting that the map of the far shore is represented that way. Page 32. Page 32. We have in the Eastern Fortress. I do not think that we have found. Do not think that we have found a golden trophy in the Eastern Fortress. Nothing to do with this thing. There's nothing particular going on there. Okay, so a candle mark is wait, hold up. There's a cave that you can reach somehow. Okay, that's probably where one of the golden statues is. Page 32. No, that was the page we were just on. Page 34. Okay, something in the ruined atoll. Well, it's probably the music puzzle. So it's saying the music puzzle... something to do with the birds. Well... no point thinking about that one too much right now. Page 28 plus 34. Ah, okay. Oh, page 28 is the overworld. What could possibly be here? We haven't already noted. Okay, we do have a music note. Is that a music note? I think that's a music note. It's a little hard to tell, right? Pointing to the house, and the house has the wind chimes outside it. So the wind chimes may be related to the music puzzle, in which case the ruined atoll, there would be something else on this map. There's a hint to a golden statue. Oh, there's another windmill in the water. Right now I'm not seeing it. Could just be the birds. Could be that the birds are not related to the music puzzle. Or it could be there's a different music puzzle that is to do with the birds. Page 48. Really, something to do with the secret gathering place. Surely the final treasure is not one of the golden statues. It might be. Page 53 has the windmill and the ice beam puzzle. So both of those were, yeah, indeed, as another 53, both of those were golden statues. Page 39 has the 4 skulls. That was a golden statue. Page 51 and then page 1. Really, the table of contents. No, page 1 is the inner cover. So page 1 will actually be, I guess, where we get the letter. Okay. Page 40 and page 28. We have not got page 40. No, we have got page 40. Page 40 is the cathedral again. Okay, this may be something that we... no, it's going to be the chest under the Moonlight Bridge, because I believe that's the right type of chest to the golden statue, and my current expectation is that we are going to... Just a minute, I'm just thinking... Page 28, that's the overworld again. Something else to this map that I've not managed to spot yet. There's some damage to the edge of this page, but that's probably nothing. What was I saying just a moment ago? My current thought for the chest in the cathedral is that we can only get it once we've got our body back, probably. Because the type of bridge it's under tends not to exist when you have a body. Really, there's something else I've missed on this page. Maybe it's just indicating the fragments of the monolith in the Eastern Forest, and there is no Eastern Forest page. And again, not all the fragments were in the overworld. There was at least one in the West Garden too. I think there's one in the old burying grounds off here, in the northwest, but it's not shown right now. In any case, okay, let's thoroughly confirm that these are where the hints for the golden statues are. Talks about unsinging the greatest song. The song of the golden path as seen from within. Now, within could be a reference actually to the mystery save again, which could be considered perhaps to be within the golden path. But what would it mean by as seen from within? Maybe it means apply tank controls, so that every time you turn left or right, you enter left or right instead of the compass direction. We don't know anything about the 12 strange beings, but possibly that's because we haven't what did it say? Traverse the glow. Traverse the glow to visit 12 strange beings. I do not know what you're talking about with traverse the glow. 12 strange beings. Have not really worked any of that out yet. I've also been wondering, the air, why is the air called the air? What are they heir to? Are they heir to the power to defy death? That is possible. What's a fossil of self versus an echo of self? And if we think about it, the fossils of self that were entering the rooted cigarette were coming from above, and above in this case meant a bit north. It may not be north at that point. We may have been turned around a bit. I think it's actually east, thinking about it, of the monastery at the quarry, which would, I think, mean that they're coming from the mountain. So maybe what they're coming from, whatever's behind the mountain door, which we don't know about yet, and we don't have any idea how to open the mountain door. There isn't any hint of how to open the mountain door. Page right. Nope, our little ruin seeker has no idea. Oh yes, I was also wondering, I still think this is probably a bug, but we have 2 out of 3 Questagons showing, but interestingly, there is the potential for this to actually not be a bug, because the one that's missing is the blue Questagon. And where is this? Scavengers. Bosses, scavengers. We'll stop at nothing to obtain the... Now, I said Questagon before, but actually it's specifically the blue Questagon. So I'm wondering if maybe the blue Questagon's been taken back, and we could go quickly check that. We do have a shortcut. I think according to the map... Yes, that's... Okay, here's an interesting thought. Actually, what's going on there? What's going on with the path to the hero's grave? Why has it got to this spiraling light? Can we pray from above it? No, we do need to get down there. Don't yet know how to get down there. Yes, someone's actually, from what we've seen in the library, someone's actually wired this up, where the circuit was broken. That's one of the parts of the monolith. There's something else we could start trying to work on. We're still probably going to get a way to jump. I don't think so. Actually, I kind of want to try. I want to try pressing some other buttons at once. But that's what if we actually have had all this time a Dark Souls jump? So run and quickly repair. No, doesn't look like it. About saying I was like run and quickly repress twice. No. No, it certainly looks like all 3 of the Questagons are here, so that's probably just a bug. I did place them in an unusual order. I guess when I replay, I'd like to try placing them in the order blue, green, red, and see how the inventory screen goes this. A couple more things. I have this idea that maybe the stick will be involved in crossing gaps. Maybe we can already do it. Maybe yes, we can. I think I'm hearing a lot of single notes from the wind chimes. There's really no way for us to get across here right now. An enemy would also work. Just need anything we can target. You guys are enemies, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure the only thing we can currently do is the gauntlet, but I just want to look into other possibilities since I want to leave the obvious progress until the weekend. Hey, you. Get grabbed. There should be a Rudling right over here, actually. Guess he's sleeping. Well, I just thought it was worth checking. And maybe there is something, but I don't know where yet. Okay, we might as well start noting these pieces. New note. Broken monolith. So, this piece. that shape. Let's line segments. Something like that. I know I've had my notes up the whole time, but it's not like I've been getting involved in combat. I think we can probably at least see another one of the fragments of the monolith from here. Okay, there's one. Hold up a sec, is that something on my screen or is that, you know, drawn by accident? No, it's something I've drawn. Did I just mess up the capture? No, it's fine. So this one looks a bit smaller. Can't quite tell the ball shape of it because it's in water, but something like this. No, we don't want that. And that doesn't look right. I don't know, something like that. Can we see another one? I know that there's at least one or two that we absolutely cannot see currently. Nothing visible down here. Remember where all of them were. I know where some of them are. Probably no significance to the fact that there used to be grass forming the shape of a cross here, right? There might be. Now the wind chimes again. Worry about that later. Not going to see one up here. Wasn't one by the sealed temple, right? I think so. Just completely blocked off. There wasn't anything visible from over here, was there? Nope. Like to go in there. Looks like we're not going to be able to until we can jump. Still never going to find to access this chest. It's a normal chest too. It's not going to contain anything terribly exciting. Well, it might contain a card. It might contain that card which increases parry time. Or it could contain an upgrade material. That's also very, very plausible. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's anything further we can do regarding the broken monolith until we have our body back. I'm very curious about how a replay is going to go, because a lot of things that you would assume were required for progress don't seem to be. For example, ringing the 2 bells may be completely optional. As far as I could tell, there was no reason we couldn't actually just go into the sealed temple from above. Obtaining the Questagons did not seem to be optional, but like I say, we can get into the sealed temple without ringing the bells, I think. Yeah, I think I might be calling this stream for lack of ideas apart from challenging the gauntlet. Hello? Oh, that's a different shortcut? Or not a shortcut, but way down to something else? Only when you've got a body? Maybe it's something I already did and forgot about? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. just to check, there really is no way down to the hero's grave, right? Also, hold up a second. Shouldn't this go to the far shore? Oh no, this is just where a tomb was. Okay, so get down there. I don't know which direction we're meant to come from, but possibly if we get down there, we can go up into the first floor of this building and then come out here and get to the path to the hero's grave. And that implies that maybe once we finish the gauntlet, we'll be able to exit through main, well, through the ground floor entrance. Buy some fire bombs just because I've been out of them for a while. And I don't know what setup I want when I do the gauntlet, but certainly not the stick. Okay, guess I'll be resuming this on Saturday then. The obvious progress in it. So many puzzles that I want to work on, but I just can't when I don't have a body.